Up till now, we have discussed binding energy, its origin, its formula. Now, today, we will discuss the application, or you say the significance of binding energy. Where do you actually need this energy to be used? So, binding energy help us determine. Now, see significance. It helps us determine which nuclei are stable and which are not. We can derive something known as our that binding energy per nucleon per atom, binding energy per nucleon, binding energy per nucleon, that will tell us whether a nucleus is stable or not. The greater the binding energy per nucleon, the stable is the nucleus. Okay, so that's one of the significance of binding energy, EB. Binding energy per nucleon is also known as packing fraction, which I will discuss somewhere later. But when we talk about packing fraction F, we say that it's the energy, the EB, divided by total number of uh, nucleons, neutrons plus protons. Okay, now we are talking about the significance of binding energy. So then binding energy is very much high in binding energy per nucleon, or packing fraction very much high in intermediate nuclei, such as iron, Fe, etc. Like their binding energy is much 7 to 8 mega electron volt, while some smaller or larger nuclei have less packing fraction, which ultimately result in their disintegrations. Therefore, we observe that these smaller and larger nuclei like hydrogen and helium, and large nuclei like uranium, radon, radium, etc., they are radioactive. Why? Because of the less binding energy. I hope it's clear to you. Thank you. If you have any questions, you can ask me, maybe in the comments. But now I know no one is listening to it except maybe one of my friend. But now, what was binding energy? Binding energy was the energy. It's the energy basically that is also released when a nucleus form. When the constituents of nucleus come together, they form a nucleus. They release some of their mass in the form of energy to come together and form a stable thing known as a nucleus. So I hope it was a good lecture and you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and like that was the best I could have done. So